If you saw closely the sing-a-song of Brahmanda Bihari, you saw all the cowherd boys were pointing at Krishna, at Brahmanda Bihari. Don't block the path, that's why nobody's sitting there, because where did our man go who was keeping the path? Keep the path clear. So, they're all pointing at Brahmanda Bihari. The Krishna ate clay. And Mother Yasoda came and said, Lala, all your friends in Baldao are complaining that you ate clay. He said, I didn't eat in any clay. If you didn't eat in any clay, then show me your mouth. And Krishna opened his mouth and we saw the beautiful paintings, copies of our ISKCON paintings there. Mother Yasoda saw the whole Brahmanda within Krishna's mouth. So then she became very worried. So she went down the street to Chintaharangat and all her worries were taken away. So that was 5,000 years ago, Leela, how this became Brahmanda Ghat. Just 45 years ago, after Pandal in Delhi, Prabhupada brought all the devotees to Vrindavan. It was late November, the Kartik was over. And just like we're doing now, we're taking you all on Prakama. Prabhupada took all the devotees, Nandagam, Barsana, Govardhan, Gokul, all these places, personally. I was not so fortunate to be there. But Radhanath Swami had just seen Prabhupada at a pandal in Bombay. So the devotees were going by bus and they saw him standing on the road, so they stopped the bus. They said, jump on. So he came here, like I said, it was late November. We saw this morning, it's not even November yet and it's quite cool, so you can imagine November. So Prabhupada brought all the devotees down. Just somebody put on Facebook the other day, the whole video. Because many of you remember the Ever Well-Wisher video, right? You saw the Ever Well-Wisher video, Prabhupada's biography video. In the whole video, Prabhupada goes down, he touches the water and puts it on his head. He said, it is too cold for old man like me. You all go in. So, all the devotees, Prabhupada's order is there, they jumped in the Jamuna having grand old time. And then you can see in Ever Well-Wisher film, he's sitting with O.B.L. Kapoor, and they're talking, and O.B.L. Kapoor says, why don't you go in? And Prabhupada, and he pulls off his sweater, and Radhanath Swami said he was there, which like, in 1 second he was into his gamcha. Somehow out of his lungi and into his gamcha, just like that. And then Prabhupada went down and my godbrother Kishore Dakshay Vishnu is helping him into the water. You may have seen many famous paintings, many pictures. And you can see the whole film. Then Prabhupada went down and then Indian style, he holds his nose and ping, ping, ping 3 times. You remember seeing that now? Next time you see the film, you'll recognize that wall and you'll recognize these steps. This is the place where Prabhupada took bath in Jamuna. So now we're going to go circumambulate this old, ancient Kadamba tree. But one thing, this temple is run by, this is our friend, dear friend, Sudama Baba. And you saw, circumambulated around, you saw behind many, many fatty cows. He's taking care of cows very nicely. So this Diwali day, if you want to give Sudama Baba some donation for taking care of cows, it's very special. And ये deep wala hai? Next door, kitna hai? 10 rupees, you can light a little deep on the Jamuna. Those flowers on a little deep and you can light on the Jamuna. So we're going to go circumambulate around this tree. We'll see that the old ancient Kadamba tree. I'll explain some things about it. And then we'll go back to the bus and we'll go to the Damodar Leela place, Ukal, Bandhan. Anybody wants to take bath, then you'll have to walk about 2 kilometers to reach us at Deenabandhu. I don't mind if you want to take bath. The weather's still quite nice. But we have to get all these people back in time for prasadam. So if you want to take bath, you have to either do it very quickly or you'll have to walk 2 kilometers to catch us. It's not bad, it's a very sweet walk. We're going to the Kadamba tree. But first we're going to give donation to Sudama for his cows on Diwali day. Anybody has some nice donation?